All right, these guys are getting readied up, so we're not late to the game. And after paramedics having a good solid 20 minutes in Hidden Fortress, might be looking for one of them to use the Hidden Fortress real quick. So, initial predictions going into this match. I know we're not looking at the usual roster for... Okay. Jeez.
Is that too quick? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you need to learn how to pad these things, man.
Paramedics. Yeah, I think paramedics will take it. Okay.
Well, we're getting maps picked here, and there's still a bit of... Did he just slam his keyboard on the floor? Jesus. But there's still a bit of picks going on. We got Wonko picking away at ZTN. All right, so we got Grease back in here. We're just looking at Davis pulling away with Quad. And for the first time, we're seeing Nightmare start to take a lead here. And Davis, with rail in hand, he's got everything but shoddy just about to make full use of this point. He's got 16 seconds left, but hasn't really found anybody yet. And again, it's Higgs' job at this point to make sure that Davis knows where to go, where to find opponents. And right now, Higgs heading back through top teleporter. Mesta is going to be caught out twice by Davis, but other than that, Davis isn't going to get a lot out of this quad run. Back.
Yep.
Okay.
We're all good. Yes, I'm loving how QuakeLive is kicking me for invalid passwords that aren't really invalid.
Are you expecting your config after connecting to the server?
Let's see. I guess there are times where I am doing that.
Yeah, and if you have
would do it.
password set in...
But I don't. I know that I don't.
You might.
No, I know that I don't.
All right, but 6 health for Davis here, 15 on 7. We actually saw Nightmare really start to pull this thing away in the last couple quad runs. We still got Davis kind of running around, not really having a lot to do, but he's not dying here, and that's really important. He's also taking away quite a lot of items, and actually I was expecting Higgs to be the heavy hitter on Nightmare, but Davis, by keeping himself kind of straight here, is pulling away with a lot more damage than Higgs at the moment. Davis is having to fend off from an assault from the rear at upper teleporter, and again, leaving up red armor for his teammate, or rather just giving it up just to stay alive. That's doing him a lot of good, as he's still able to do quite a bit of damage with some defensive rockets. Coming back in for the rail, and again, just like Mesta was doing earlier with his hit and run, Davis is really starting to show these guys how to do it.
Well, this actually has me a little bit of a flashback to Team Deathmatch Quake Night. And Nightmare was often a bit of a tough hill to climb for the paramedics.
Oh, yeah. And again, I mean, paramedics has been very consistent over the years, but they just haven't been able to climb that ladder into the upper echelons. And again, they are improving, definitely. Wonka with this quad finds Higgs with his pants down, doing what you were doing about 3 minutes ago, and ends up pulling away with that frag. He's got 5 seconds left on quad. It doesn't look like he'll be able to use it to tie this thing back up, but it's definitely going to be a help. Finding Davis in that spot, Davis had to have some sort of stack going for him to eat all that LG. That means that it's going to be cut out from under these guys for now, giving paramedics the initial, ooh, again, Davis,
that looks familiar.
Fights he doesn't need to be having.
I remember Davis does have that magnetism to the quad carrier for some reason. He just has a hard time running away from the quad. I don't really know why.
It's a tough time running to begin with, but 17-14, still a very close game. Wonka's going to be trading rockets, but he's going to be knocked off there. 20 health left for him as he heads back up. Jump pad to quad room, but that's going to end up being bad timing as Higgs is storming down that very pipe in order to set up timing for Mega Health. Might have been better for Wonka to just kind of stick it out there and try to make the fight at Mega, but instead Higgs is going to be coming back into quad room fully armed, fully dangerous, but paramedics will be simply overpowering him through numbers. I'm not sure where Davis was for that play.
Decent reels coming out from Mesta. Red armor is up. It'll go, it looks like, to Davis. He was pretty weak after getting shot after the pickup.
Nice.
Nice pick there, though. That's
very good rail.
Opening up the door for this quad. Here comes a nice quad run.
And it's going to bring that wide open. Actually, Davis is going to be not quite at full health, but he took nearly no damage coming into that. And this is going to let him pick up a lot of momentum And it looks like Higgs has already spotted an opponent at the top of the map. Davis coming back around, and it's been anticipated. Wonko ends up trolling him down with the MG. He can't hit the rocket, and that's going to be a shutdown quad run, but that still leaves
4,
paramedics.
5?
Yeah.
Like air rockets?
Yeah.
Like, as in whiffed?
Plus the forward momentum.
Wow, that was... Yeah, that was bad. You can't really say much more than that. I mean, you can't slice or dice that into a nice thing. That was just a lot of very bad misses.
And that's been true for both of these teams so far tonight. But with 12 minutes left, this thing is still very, very close. Only a 5-frag game, and we've seen the shift of control just go back and forth here. Red Armor's going to be up in just a few seconds. Mesta's ready for it, but look at this. Wonko's actually providing some really nice support cover up at the top of the map, and making it so that Mesta can get away with that red armor without taking a scratch.
Yeah, I mean, we are just a mere 5 frags separating these two, and we're only 8 minutes in. Hell yeah, I like how this is shaping up. It's, I guess maybe a little bit frustrating to see, like, you know, some moments of really cool play, and then some moments where you're kind of like, wow, what happened?
No kidding. I mean, a lot of the individual shots have had kind of a head-turning atmosphere to them, but Mesta being knocked down to 6 health by that grenade, and he's mostly going to be sucking back over to quad right now, which should be... no, it's not going to be safe, actually. We've only got a few seconds before it comes back up. He just needs to do damage and be a wall here to allow Wonko. And oh my god, pulling off the rail without even blinking. 2 health, still just as potentially dangerous as somebody who's 200, 300. Wonko getting away with quite a lot of health. Say pull, Higgs goes down.
2 frags.
And this is going to let them, yeah, bring this up to a tie.
Oh. Rocket to the face. 1 frag.
And where's that last frag going to come from with 3 seconds?
Right now. Oh.
He spotted his opponent, but he's mostly going to be dealing back with yellow armor by the plasma. But hey, this still gives him a good stack to run the rest of the map and maintain this control. So even though they're still down by a frag, it looks like a turnaround is coming around for these guys. Wonka, oh, Higgs was trying to sneak in for that red armor. Wonko is all set for it, though.
Yeah, so now it's a 1 frag game. Looks like medics have found a way to breathe a bit of life into their game.
Nice LG from Wonko. Very nice LG from Wonko. Again, the rockets from Davis, not quite what they need to be, and that's going to tie it back up with the mutual frag suicide. 10 minutes left. We're halfway through and at a tied game. This is definitely going to be the matchup that we were looking for, but while you were away in the pisser, DM20 did indeed get called.
I know.
By Nightmare, nonetheless.
I know.
Yeah. You don't sound happy.
No. But maybe it'll get played in a more interesting fashion than what we saw earlier. That's my hope.
Okay.
2 seconds to red. We have a beautiful tied game at the moment. We're going to watch Mesta as he picked up that red. Mega also got picked up about 10 seconds before that red. It's on the same timer. And there it is, finally. Medics taking the lead after a 10-minute struggle. That's a pretty decent shot on the guy trying to get in on the quad. And there's Wonko picking it up, getting the frag done. And that opens up.
And you could see Davis rushing into that room like, I'm here, man. I'm here, buddy. Oh, you're already...
crap. I'm late. My bad. Yeah.
But yeah, that was exactly the problem there. I mean, Higgs did not need to be left alone there. Oh my god! Seriously? Double pummel to a rocket suicide. Bye-bye quad.
Like, it's stuff like that. Like, we see these amazing, like, rails and shotguns, and then boom, then you get obvious play. Don't go through the teleport. The guy's gonna stand there with the gauntlet out, and you only have about, what, 70 health?
Wrong hat.
I don't know. I'm just...
Sound like somebody just ran over your puppy.
I think the problem is that I know these guys are better. You know? Like, it's just... I want the game to be close, but I want it to be close for really good reasons.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. There have been a lot of lopsided plays, but that's going to tie it back up. 30 to 38 minutes left on the clock. And that's, I mean, this thing is again just going back and forth, largely because we're seeing a lot of 1-1 splits between these guys, and no clear control from either team yet. Davis, a beautiful kind of curb stomped rail there, tying it back up 31-31. But again, this thing is going to be way, way too close to call for now, and Davis is way too early here for Red Armor. Red Armor is going to be stuffed with grenades, and Davis being there so early, he was able to do absolutely nothing to ensure that a situation like that didn't crop up.
2 frags in 2 seconds.
Nice work with the plasma by Mesta, able to pick up an excellent and a 2-frag lead against his opponent. Right on time for quad, and this is the first sort of unfettered quad grab that we've seen for Mesta. He's usually holding things down for Wonka, so this could be a bit interesting. Let's see how he uses this thing.
Oof, nice. And Mess is still looking for opponents, but with those grenades bouncing around, it's not difficult to follow the breadcrumb trail. And that is going to give them a nice, tasty 5-frag lead. Higgs nearly getting caught with his back turned. Mesta missing up that initial shot, wasn't able to get the knockoff. And, oh, Higgs comes back for more there. Mesta was waiting for it. Mesta was ready for it. Going to leave Davis by himself, but Davis with 2 health is going to end up shoving rockets into Red Armor. But this is still leaving paramedics definitely up on top of things. Higgs is going to be, yeah, that jump pad is not going to be giving him any kind of safety.
Well, with these weapons, with the loadout that Wonko has and the armor that he has, he should be just holding down center map right now. Like, I like that he went to Mega, but then he left it right as it spawned.
Yeah.
So.
Well, with, I mean, one weird play, one kind of foobarred timing for Red Armor in 2v2 can have exponential effects on the rest of the game, and that could really offset the timing for the rest of it. I mean, it's not like in Duel where you miss timing and then you hear your opponent pick it up and then you're set again. I mean, with 2v2, that makes it so much more chaotic, and it can make it very, very difficult to time items. Unless, you know, they're using Vent like they should be.
Well, you know, the last couple of cycles, Red Armor has gone to paramedics. But they're really off on this Mega. Mesta, I think, was the guy to get the last Mega. Of course, Quad's the item to play for. Looks like it's going to go to Higgs. But, I mean, I would, yeah, at least would have communicated that that Mega was available.
Right.
Say to a fresh spawn.
5-minute warning.
Definitely, but final quarter of this match here, and Higgs getting away with another quad. This could, if not tie it back up, get it much, much closer. But Higgs is having a little bit more trouble finding opponents, is having to stack back up. Did something get changed today with the shotgun?
You know, I don't think so.
Nobody's hitting shotgun.
I know. 22%.
Everybody needs to go back and play some Quake 2.
No kidding. Hell, it's doomed to.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
48 to 39. Still, it's, you know, one thing I am liking is that this week we're seeing very close games.
Oh, absolutely.
7 frags and climbing.
Impressive.
Make it 6. Nice shot by Davis. Mesta should be able to get a decent shot in, though. Davis a little bit rushing into that room, not really checking for the opportune entrance. So that'll be shut down. That one will be shut down with 6 frags to make up there for Nightmare.
Oof. Mesta looking at 1 health, just MG sussing off. He's got nothing. Yeah, put yourself in a corner, just die, respawn, make yourself useful, because this game is only 5 frags apart with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Higgs coming back out. He's about 100-100. I hope they're not trying to set it for quad. Higgs is ridiculously early.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible to be early, but now with your opponent having railgun, ooh, nice plasma.
Nice. But that means that they can